Right, I'm back down to the wooden gate here, just up from where I parked the car to start my journey, and I'm just going back down the hill to pick up the car, so it'll come into view in the next couple of minutes. Stop pulling, son. He's murder when he's on it. Hey! I've got to hold the camera with my right hand, and I'm trying to hold him back on my left arm, which is weak. So it's hard work, I tell you. Hey, hey, hey. So I've got to stop him. Hey, put me back into it and pull him back. Right, so you can see their blue car there on the right hand side now. To the house. So they drive along the driveway and go around the back of the house. And bear, stop pulling. Right, so you can start to see the roof of my car now. Just pointing over towards the farm. Right, so don't forget, this is called High Long House Farm in the middle of nowhere in Kielder Forest. So I've had my time-lapse camera going, recording since I parked up. So anything that's come out the house, or the dog getting out or water. Right, so that looks like it's what is that, 1506 or 60? I haven't got my glasses on, but I've done 61.6 miles from the garage where I filled up and then parked up here. And is that, it's either 1506 or 1606 the time. But I'm going to jump in the car now, turn my time-lapse mode into video mode, and start driving back out of here. Right, so I'll bring you back further down the line. Bye for now. Right, I've just changed from time-lapse into video mode, and I'm going to start driving out of here. So I've got the engine running, still charging up my GoPro 12 battery, and I'll start driving out of here now. Right, seatbelt on. Right, so turn left, go back up the hill, over the little concrete bridge, then just follow the road right round and start going back towards the Folks Cottages, then over the bridge past them, and then just continue right along Bloody Bush Road until I get back to the main road and turn right. That's how I get back out of here. Right, left here and down the bank, and then over the bridge. This little concrete bridge here. The side of the car is manky because obviously it's all mud and water coming along these tracks. Right, so I'm going to try and get as far home as possible before it starts getting absolutely pitch black. And obviously when you're out here there's no lights, it's really, really dark. Right, so I just got to go right along to the end of this track, and then bends out the right and drops down to the Folks Cottages. See me clock better now, it's 15:10, so it must have been 15:06 when I was recording the time when I got back to the car. So it was 6 minutes past 3 when I got back to the car after that walk up to the steel bridge and back. I hope you're not being sick in the back, you. Sometimes when he's been chewing sticks and eating grass, he brings up bile and bloody rolls of grass. That's why I've constantly got cardboard in the back of my boot. So if he does barf and brings some sick up, at least I've chucked the cardboard away and renew that, just to make it easier to clean up the car. to get me other official GoPro 13 batteries so I can charge them up, stick me GoPro 13 in its protective case and start using it to record and see how good it performs. I hope it doesn't start switching off after every 2 minutes like my GoPro 12 does sometimes. So what I've got to keep doing there is go back into the menu for the settings and change it back to 1080p at 30 frames per second wide angle, and then it seemed to behave itself when I did readjust it, because I got the last 2 sets of recordings longer without switching off. So it's just a case of messing around, seeing what's going on and trying to work out what the problem is with the camera or the batteries. So I now know it wasn't the Enduro batteries, it was just the camera acting up with the software. And that's maybe because it was bloody bitter cold. I was just walking through snow or slush. That was all melting. But hoping that the GoPro 13 are a little bit more robust and can do the job what they're supposed to for the amount of money you pay for them. I paid, there was a lad selling one, it was like a replacement for his that he had sent back to GoPro, and they sent out a replacement so it was brand new, and he was just selling it on because he just need 2 cameras. So I got it for 2, 3, 4. And then, because he was late posted off, he says, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry, I'll send you a £10 refund." So I accepted that, and obviously so I'm getting it for 224, brand new GoPro 13, so I can't grumble at that. Right, so down the hill now, it bends out to right at the bottom, and then you go right again, and then go over the little bridge at the Forks Cottages. And just continue along the track back to the main road on Bloody Bush Road. Right, so you can see the Forks Cottages straight ahead there now, on the other side of the burn. Right, turn right here and then over the stone bridge. All the roads are slightly churned up again because all the big trucks must have been back along here, and all the mud gets splattered all over the shop and the roads become a right mess. The only good thing about the trucks coming along here is because of the weight of them, they flatten all the soil and the muck and the stones into the track, making the road practically flat and easy going. But on the other hand, they're just full of clots and mud, as you can see. So I just drive nice and slow, looking for the little pit holes, and pull left or right to get past them, to dodge them. Right, so it starts getting dark about 4 o'clock. So we're now on 3:15. So at Lewisburn, that I've been following back there at Highland House, is now on my left. It's the first part of it, coming from the main road, and that's where it goes all the way back along where I've just been, up from Highland House, just continues up there. They've got the gates open to the car parks there now, so it looks like they must have stopped going down there to pile up logs at the bottom there. So you can now use the car parks again by the looks of things. That was the access out of it where I just drove past, and I'm coming up to the entrance now where you drive down the bank to go into it. That's it there on the left. That's where you drive down into the car park, coming this way. the half moon shaped bridge that's suspended by the strong wires. Past that, up the hill, and then drop down onto the main road again and turn right at Matthew Lynn's car park, or the car. So I'll have to give my car a good wash down on the sides of the doors and that, the wheel arches, when I get home tomorrow. When I get up, hot soapy liquid and get rid of as much smoke as possible. So your wheel arches last a bit longer, and your paintwork doesn't fleck and drop off by turning into rust. You don't wash all the muck off. Just going up these potholes. So back to the STANNERSBURN bridge here on the left hand side, with a big wood mortar post poised downward. Up the bank round the corner here, drop down to the main road. So obviously the people that live at the Forks cottages come along here all the time, so their cars must be absolutely manky with mud. Well, coming along here all the time, especially when the Forestry Commission trucks have been backwards and forwards all day every day. Right, so there's Matthew Lynn's car park on the left hand side now, look. So that's when you see that one, you know that you're going to be turning left immediately after it. So as soon as you see the signpost for Matthew Lynn's car park, you know to slow down, because you'll be turning left on a bloody bush road. Right, so let's put the pedal to the middle, let's get home. Well, I'll get as far as I can before it turns black. So I've enjoyed that walk. Just annoying when I'm walking along with a camera hanging around my neck. It swings backwards and forwards like a pendulum, and it keeps bashing off me knuckles, because my left hand wants to come up to my chest with having a stroke, and it whacks off my knuckles all the time. So when the dog's on a leader, it's absolutely nightmare. That's why I stopped taking pictures when I was coming out, and that's why I only record with my GoPro cameras. Leave my cameras behind, so I don't have to go through all that knuckle bashing all the time. It's alright once I get where I can go, where I can let him off the leader and he just wanders off on his own. I can control the camera with my right hand and stop it swinging backwards and forwards like a pendulum. Right, so back along out of here, go back through Bellingham, cross back over the A68 and go along past Sweet Hope Loft Fishing Lake, and get back onto the A696, turn right down past Kirk Welkington, and just continue all the way back along to Newcastle Airport on the A1. A696, and then go right round the big roundabout onto the A1 and start heading along past the Metro Centre going home, and keep going until I get to junction 65, and then I can take the junction A1231 off, and that's the way I go back South Shields. car parks on the left, and then past the dam car park. Well, them two are walking on the correct side of the road, so they're walking into traffic so they can see what's coming at them. That is the correct way of walking along the countryside when there's no pavements. You walk looking into traffic coming at you, not from behind you. So as you can see, these cars have all got the headlamps on. Bear's had a good exercise, and he's also had a deep swim in that stream where it goes underneath the steel bridge. So he went in right in above his back, so any loose muck and haze will come off. They smell better now as well, get rid of that horrible dog smell they've got. So it's about approximately 76 miles from where I parked up for me to get back home to South Shields. Because I set me trip when I was leaving the garage after topping up. So this is all the main car parks on your left where I'm passing now. They'll be ready for his tea, so I'll make his tea straight away. Like I say, half a tin of his butcher's dog food. Right, so we're at the dam car park now, mixed with 2 big handfuls of dog biscuits. That's what I'll be getting for his tea. And anything else he can get his hand to eat. Well, even when he's had his tea, he's still hungry, so he'll come and he'll look at the kitchen cupboard where I keep my bread. So in other words, he's telling us that he would like a slice of bread as well. He loves it, as does superseded bread that I buy. Loves it.